Obama administration is encouraging parasites to come out and, take as much as they can with no remorse. And this is how our country declines. This is how we become a weak nation.
Parasites. The poor are parasites. We've heard these kinds of attacks before. Welfare queen, the 47%, makers versus takers. Fox News is peddling this garbage in a new one-hour documentary called The Great Food Stamp Binge, featuring some of the right's favorite myths about the poor.
The government has reached into American neighborhoods and says it's okay to be dependent.
Shouldn't there be at least some stigma?
When the safety net becomes a hammock.
The reality is that American poor people are not malnourished. They, in fact, eat too much food.
The poor eat too much food? That's ridiculous and offensive. The average food stamp benefit is just $4.50 a day, just $1.50 per meal. Is that too much food? Maybe these right-wingers think the poor don't deserve $1.50 a meal. Fox News has it all wrong. But here are some facts. 76% of households receiving food stamps include children, seniors, and disabled people. 35% are white, 23% are black, and 15% are Hispanic. These people aren't parasites. They're Americans trying to feed their families and make ends meet. Did O'Reilly and the gang at Fox think we'd ignore their poor logic? Nice try, but we got you.
So let me just go ahead on and end this thing off by saying this. What we've been taught to believe through the overrepresentation of, or the misrepresentation of blacks in social media, is that they are all on welfare and they're all getting food stamps and they're all eating up the Section 8. But when we actually check the numbers, it is not blacks that are receiving all of the food stamps. We only make up a quarter of that percentage, approximately a quarter, okay? 75% goes out to everybody else. We're not trying to show inequality in our analysis here, but we're always given inequality when we are being analyzed. So now, to bring everybody out of their stupor, understand when you make these videos about food stamps and about this and about that, understand only a fourth of that pot is going to blacks, okay? And the 75% of the rest of it is going to the others. And so it's not just food taken out of the mouths of those others that's going to be important to look at, since they make up a disproportionate size of the workforce. When these cuts happen, these social welfare workers and others will also lose their jobs. And now they will need these social safety nets, which will no longer be available. So what we need to do today is start looking at this thing objectively and factually, and make a fact-based argument, an evidence-based argument, when we analyze what's actually taking place. And once you do that, you will understand that this is not going to make America great again. And there is a ripple effect through the economy that will be felt in every sector, including the private sector, because demand is going to be shot down. That instant demand that is injected into the economy when this resource is being spent, the multiplying factor for every dollar of food stamps that's spent, how it creates activity in the economy in other places. This cannot be replaced. We're talking about billions of dollars worth of tax revenues and billions of dollars worth of GDP that is going to leave the economy. What does that mean for your grocery prices? They're going to go up. Okay? You're paying a whole lot now. You thought that was a lot. If they pass these policies, there will be no other direction to go but to the roof, Batman, for your groceries. More on this.
So Trump is cracking down on food stamps. If you've been on food stamps, you're now going to have to do 15 hours a week of community service in order to continue to receive food stamps. Okay? 15 hours a week. Can you believe that? I'm going to have to go out here, even though I don't work. Okay, this is my time that they're asking me to use. I'm gonna have to go out here and do 15 hours a week to continue to get my $4,200 in food stamps for my 7 kids.
$4,200 in food stamps for my 7 kids.
Continue to get my
$4,200 in food stamps for my 7 kids.
Unreal. Like, I have the time in the day to even attend to anything like that, right? And then on top of that, I also heard that if your child is 7 years of age or older, you're not going to receive food stamps anymore. So what am I going to do about all of my kids that are over age 7? How am I going to feed my kids now that it's being taken from me?
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do? So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there, now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them.